We're here. Okay, hi friends, I'm Unique. Today is Genshin event day because even though it's Christmas, I kind of put off this event until it was all out, and it should all be out today if I check this correctly. No, not that. We want the film. Yes, it should all be unlocked, hopefully. Or not. Okay, then, if it's not unlocked, I guess we'll do the full story today. I thought it was going to be all done today, but I guess I'm the clown. It is okay. It is okay. Maybe it'll help my sanity if we do everything like this. But yeah, I can't believe the whole story isn't out yet. I'm gonna retitle the stream then. I thought the full event was gonna be out. God, I feel so dumb. I should have checked. What if I... Gosh. Let me check the Genshin wiki to be sure. I guess it has 5 parts. I thought part 5 was gonna be out today. Roses and Muskets. So then Act 4, I guess Act 5 is the ending. No, I could not do all 5 acts in one sitting, because that's like hours and hours and hours. Yeah, we will do some of it today, and I guess we'll try to do it for tomorrow. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. I'm debating what I want to do. Because I thought the whole of... Oh my gosh, I guess I could wait until 3 a.m., but there's no way I can wait 3 a.m. in this house. I just can't believe, like, that it's not all out. Okay, we will do the first 3 acts today, and then we'll do the other acts another day, because I feel like this is going to take forever anyway. I feel like such a buffoon that the full event isn't out yet. It's okay. Let's actually get started. I actually accidentally started the event, actually. I'm sorry, I've been sitting around like a fool. I just thought this would be out on NA already, but I forgot that there's 5 parts. That is on me. I'm so used to the full event being out on Mondays. Oh, it's Chiori. We saw her a little bit in the trailer. She's supposed to be playable here soon. I don't know when, but at some point. Not next patch.
Miss Chiori?
Hi. We did skip the first cutscene because
the Aquabus has
she's so arrogant. Hello. But yeah. I would have liked to... Oh my gosh, what am I saying? Her voice is so just... You can tell she's arrogant, isn't she? But, what was I saying? Oh, that we're not expecting her to be playable for a while. Probably not next patch, since we already have Gaming and Xianyun.
Oh?
Oh, Ada.
Allow me to
She sounds very
this
arrogant.
This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Yes.
Pleased to
Paimon
meet
is
you.
Paimon.
Likewise, we've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
The way Navia's wardrobe comes together is really exceptional. And ain't nobody care about Kirara.
Why, thank you.
Ain't nobody
I
care.
strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Yeah, it sure
well,
didn't.
It's like this.
To be honest, I didn't really pay attention that much to that conversation because I really wanted to do Navia's story quest, and the event decided to interrupt me.
Say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough.
Was he planning
It's
again some
difficult to
type
find
of
someone
movie?
willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad,
I have the
Xavier.
Mora.
We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for
I
you.
actually not even sure what a story quest you need for this event. I think this event didn't need
thank you,
anything,
Paimon. That means
even
a lot
though
to me.
completing it
The
all
cost
would
of
help.
the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
What's the plan?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Dude? Ayato, Flopiato, and Ayaka in her outfit, and
Really?
look at and
And where do you
Yoimiya.
We Malazines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Really? I kind of waltz
be
in
pretty
there
tired having to
myself.
work every
Isn't
day,
there a
right?
cave?
I mean,
There's
it's
literally a
all
cave
that
you can
makes
take
us
to get
go
in there.
We are so thankful.
Girl, what are you talking about? I
Some
did the world
Malazines
quest.
choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
Ayato. I'm sorry,
This is
y'all.
our stop.
Out of all the tall
Oh, we've arrived.
husbandos in Genshin, Hayato might be my least favorite.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are
She's so sweet.
many
Like,
more places I'd
nobody
like to
can be mean to
introduce
any of the
you.
mellow scenes ever.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine.
Is that the traveler in the
Shiori,
background? I see him.
You sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized.
How long
it's
has
been
she
so
been gone
long.
from Inazuma?
I was
Holy
in such a
cow.
rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the
Did she win a
invitation, Mr.
fashion show
Xavier.
or something and then got her
I'm
vision
looking
that
forward
way?
to
I
a
wouldn't even be
fruitful trip here in
surprised.
Fontaine.
Flopiato, hello.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
And Paimon.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
I see
I just
Yoimiya's
wanted
here
to
probably
stop
to continue
earlier
her
and came over with
travels
him.
after what happened in Sumeru.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
I thought I would always get the lead role though.
About
Sad.
that, I mean, how was I supposed to
No
contact
luck
you
for
when
the
I was making
traveler.
preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you. So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been
Well,
thinking
I
about a
guess I'm
surprise
not gonna be the
reunion
lead
with you
role.
during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Oh, so you all know each other already?
Yeah, we all do know each
My,
other.
what a coincidence.
For better or for
What are
worse.
the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you
Huh?
reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Yummy, yummy.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
You know, I'm trying to remember what Xavier even is like. Because he was in Inazuma. We met him in Inazuma. I don't think he had voice acting, though. I think it was from a World Quest. It's been so long.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain
What's this
that Aval
buzzing I hear in the
mentioned
background?
earlier.
Hello?
It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it
Yes,
be one of
ma-
those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Yeah, you've definitely heard of it. Because in the world of Genshin, every rumor is... Oh my gosh, excuse me. Bruh, where is this teleport? I just completely destroyed the quest objective, it's fine. Let me in. What are we doing?
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in
Yummy.
Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Yeah, just
Ah,
steps.
yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well,
They're
I've
just
already
fine.
assembled most of the
Everything is
film
so
crew,
good,
a
no
lighting
problems.
specialist, a prop manager, and
Like,
a costume
literally,
designer.
everything
I've
is
also
so
bought the
fine.
copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning
What
that he's
happened?
encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me.
I
the
read a
amount of
VL about
funding
that.
agreed
No, I'm
upon.
joking.
It said that Fontaine's legal system
Am
is
I,
well
though?
developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Yeah, I guess that's a
Well,
good point.
I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take
We can call up
months before the
Neuvillette. We
case
can
could
get
even be
Neuvillette
heard.
right over here and settle this
Then-
right now.
Is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've
But
considered
how?
that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of Mora on
I mean,
such short
Ayato's pretty
notice.
rich.
Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
Yeah, they're both looking at each other and being like, we got
Mr.
money.
Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the
For
problem we're currently
free?
facing?
Ayato
What?
performing
No,
for
out
free?
Of the question.
And
To
we're
have you
not
come all
told?
this way just
my
to
God,
act for free?
Wait,
Oh, no,
one
no,
moment,
no,
one moment,
that
y'all. I'm
won't
getting myself
do.
tangled. I'm getting myself
There's
tangled.
no need to worry,
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Xavier.
Do
My
I look
brother
like
and
a
I had actually
Sith?
intended to work for free after receiving your invitation.
For free.
Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders and needs to strengthen its relations. and
Oh, they
cultural
need to see that
ties with other
Ayato
nations.
isn't totally a creepy person.
We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hoped this trip would serve as a good start for
Okay,
the future.
I did it. I fixed up my hair.
Indeed. You could
getting
say
super
that's the
chilly
real
in
reason
here,
why the
y'all.
Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I understand, but having you two act for free just
I mean,
doesn't
I
seem
act for
right.
free all the time.
Not at all. While we're
Bruh.
officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
No.
All right, I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble
Thank
together
you.
enough Mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family heirloom.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
I guess just say that you got your contributions on personal
Me
funds.
too. Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than
Yoimi
nothing.
and I are just sitting here like,
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to.
you'll be fine.
Alright, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen.
Really acting for
so,
free?
instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh,
But
sure.
how can we help with that? We don't know much much about making a film.
All right, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Let me guess who those two
Paimon
will
knows
be.
what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's
Oh,
a
what
clapper
now?
loader?
The
Oh,
clapper
what?
loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot.
I'm a
When the camera
degenerate.
operator begins
I
shooting,
hate that.
the work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
A clapperboard? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Yes, that's right.
Sure.
Are you interested in that
We're
job?
used for the yawning, y'all.
For
I'm
sure.
losing my
I've
mind.
always wanted to try that.
This
Alright,
always happens to me with
then you'll
event
be our
streams. I'm
clapper
always
loader.
yawning in the first
I
bit.
can
I'm
find someone
sorry.
from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh, he's great
Yes,
when
of
it comes
course,
to
the
using a camera.
Traveler.
Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Devat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
What do you say,
Sure it
Traveler?
is.
Are you interested in the job?
Look, somebody gotta do it.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend.
No,
Let me give you a
I don't
big
want.
warm
No,
hug.
get away from me. Get away from me.
So, all that's left for us to
Get
find
away
is
from
the
Ether.
director
Shao will
and
show
an
up. He'll get
assistant.
very angry.
Oh, me. I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director.
I think
right?
we need
I can
someone with
handle
more
that.
experience who can
All
help.
right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in
I
Fontaine
know
are probably
somebody
also
who's
busy
helped
working on their
before
own
with
films
directing
these
a-
days. I'm not sure who will have
A
time to help.
performance.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an
Yes, her
artistic
story
consultant.
quest.
She
This
could be a good director, right?
dialogue here would be if
Besides,
you
now she
didn't
has
do
anything else to
Farina's
do right
quest.
now.
Okay, move.
Farina?
For Lady
Do you
Farina.
really think Lady Farina would be willing to
Lady
help us with
Farina
our
is
humble
will
project?
definitely do it.
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
A lot happened.
She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director.
Well,
That's so awkward. Are you
I
scared
saw
of
that
her?
musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent. Don't let her form or identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything!
The way
Then
they're
I'll have to
talking
ask
is
the
as if
Traveler
they-
and Paimon to show
I
me the
forget
way
how
to
it's
Lady
been
Farina's
disclosed.
residence. I just hope she'll agree
I guess
to
Farina
help.
told everyone that she stepped down
Do
from
you
the
need us
Archon
to also
seat.
come along?
I
No,
forgot.
there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and
But
I'm
it seems
sure
like they're
there are
all
many
aware that she
places
isn't
you
like
would
the
like to
Grand
visit.
Archon anymore.
Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as
I don't
the
know. My
producer.
head is hurting trying to
Very
think about
well.
it all.
Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
Just might.
Don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
All right, then I'll start making preparations. As for the gift,
A gift for someone who was once seen as the
She
Hydro
wants
Archon. I
macaroni.
wonder what she would like.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring. So
She
perhaps
what?
I should get another exquisite
I'm trying to remember
clockwork
what she even
contraption for
likes
her.
from her story quest.
Can't we just bring some desserts like the
Yeah, she
Fontanelli
loves
Woods?
desserts.
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does like
Yeah, no
desserts,
cheap
though.
desserts. They have to be
Is the
extravagant.
Fontanelli festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell us on the Aqua Bus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
I agree with Yoimiya.
Door to
If the
door.
gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
I just think y'all are being too careful.
Fontaine Moose.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of work, you know.
Yeah.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontaine Moose?
Yeah.
Yes. We'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
But what could that be?
Your words of praise.
Me? We want to feed our ego? Yes, I think that'll be a very good idea. Forget about me, this is about you. Wait, am I supposed to actually make that Fontaine Mousse? Oh, I need the quest menu. Go to Farina's apartment. I'm taking this teleporter. For Lady Farina. I really hope I'm not supposed to have this ready for her. Can I cook over here? By the blacksmith? I don't remember if they have a fire ready. Can I cook here? No. Of course not. Farina! Why do I keep getting...
We're here. This is where Farina lives.
Okay.
Talk
I'll go
to
knock on the
Farina.
door.
Oh, this is gonna be super entertaining, isn't it? Why is it such a wimpy knock? Is she asleep before afternoon tea? Oh, girl? Oh, excuse me.
Who are you?
Lady Farina, please
For
allow me to
Lady
introduce
Farina.
myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah,
Yeah.
the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what
Hello,
are you all
hello.
doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know.
Yeah, try to be nice, but she kind of has a point though. Kind of.
Oh,
It
the
is
weather
literally
is so nice in
afternoon.
the afternoon, and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night
no,
reading some novels.
Oh, I love her
What
line
does sleeping in
deliveries.
have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh,
Supposedly.
Is this Fontaine Mousse?
Ta-da!
It's one of my favorites.
I love how she changed her mind
That's
so quick
great.
there. That's
So,
super
surely
silly.
There's something we need your help with. Given
What?
your
What do you
renowned
need?
passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Mm-mm.
But didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Lady
Are the
Farina.
Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yes, of course. In case you're feeling shy. It seems you are feeling shy.
Camera operator. That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you
Yeah.
really up to it?
I have experience.
No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Maybe you could come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
You
Doo-doo.
sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera.
Yes, I'm such a
Alright,
gamer.
How about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your
Oh,
work
I gotta
is up to
scam
my
her.
standards.
You gotta let me cook then. No problem.
Very good. It's essential for for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
Oh, y'all, give me one moment. I'm gonna do something with the controller. I think it's settings? It's controller settings. Vibration intensity, medium. Communication method, that's fine. Press and hold delay standard, that's fine. Controller speaker, set this all the way down. Shortcuts for create button. No. Okay, there. I set it all the way to 0, right? Okay, there. Sorry. I'm ready.
Okay, grab the camera and I'll
Oh
give you a
lord, we're gonna be
scenario.
thrown into the minigame of a lifetime here. Oh lord. Okay, filming starts in. Oh, Estelle is the boss. God, let me read this. Estelle is the boss of Boumon Workshop and has always been proud of her foraging machine, as it cannot. That's a promotional video. Remember to emphasize the superiority of her machine, okay? You need to film several shots according to the director's requirements. Camera positioning, camera position. Oh lord, I have to select the most suitable choices for all. Girl, I don't know. Located in the Court of Fontaine, it is a weapon shop that utilizes a forging machine. So obviously we want this. Oh my god, it's like Danganronpa. This machine can precisely control the force applied to the temperature, making it good for exhausting work. Obviously this one. Oh my gosh, why is there extra reading? Wait, did that work? I don't know if that worked. What is this? Thanks to this machine, the power of Beaumont Workshop, Estelle can enjoy comfortably each day at work. So, Estelle. What happens next? You need a scene that shows up the weapons arranged in boxes. Oh, I keep ignoring the thing on the left. I'm just using the right side. But worry not, for the weapons produced by Beaumont Workshop are outstanding quality. I don't know, I just like reading that. You need to find a scene that shows up the Beaumont Workshop. If weapons are what you want, look further, no further than Beaumont. That's only the top. I guess we'll use this one. This seems more fitting than the freaking furnace. Actually, that's a repeat. Did it work? Oh, can there be multiple narratives? Oh, I see the issue here. Watch me fail immediately. Start shooting. Okay, let's see. Did it work? Locked in the Court of Fontaine, Beaumont Workshop is a weapon workshop that uses a porting machine. The machine can precisely control the force applied to the temperature, making it perfect for doing exhausting and time-consuming work. With thanks to this machine, the owner of Beaumont Workshop Estelle can work comfortably each day of work. But worry not, the weapons are of outstanding quality. With extortions, craftsmanship. I can't say all that. If weapons are what? No, look no further than Beaumont. Did we do it? Did I get it perfect?
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than
Even
I thought.
I'm amazed. Wow.
All the shots had a great composition.
Have I
and
mentioned
could
how much
really
Rena
feel
reminds me
a
of
connection to
myself?
the characters and their lines.
So what's the verdict?
Yeah! Does that mean you want me to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that?
I would agree.
After our performance at
Agree.
the Little Oceanid,
I love
I'd
the
begun to
line
make a name
delivery
for
so
myself
much.
Again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontaine Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Yeah, what else?
Well, what about the pay?
Huh?
The pay?
You know, how much
Girl,
you're
you're
willing to pay me to be
rich.
the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Well, I can offer you this much.
What?
69
That's all?
Mora.
Neuvillette,
Oh, she
to hear
hates being
this,
poor.
He could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a
Look,
tight
she knows what
financial
she's
spot at the
worth. We're
moment.
broke.
I
Rita,
see.
you need to do this to save them all.
Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh? Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1
The
bestseller?
what? The Two
So Farina's read
Musketeers?
it too.
What?
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It
Yeah,
reminds
that's
me of
fair.
a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well,
Lady Farina.
it's all right. The pacing of the story is good, but the character
She sounds so doubtful.
When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high
Why?
standards, you know.
What's so unsatisfactory
Mr.
about it?
Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit.
Absolutely, no problem.
We are definitely counting on you, Farina. We need you. We need you.
All right. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes,
But
I
of
agree.
course.
Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves, a great script calls for a great director. I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just because you lack an oven, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, see? Farina.
oh,
This is Farina
I'm
basically
not
being like,
dreaming,
look,
am I?
I
Somebody
actually
pinch
do
me.
care.
There's no more.
Just like
time
with
to
her
Archon,
story
you
quest.
know. And it's still a little early to celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say set up lighting and props.
Logistics. Man.
And by the way,
she has a point.
since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with
I have a
muskets.
feeling we're
Yes,
gonna
I've
know who
thought
we're gonna
about
go
this as
after.
well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Chartreuse.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Clorinde. But it's already been some time since I last talked to
Clorinde's
her.
like, this is awkward.
Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in
Different,
the story.
huh?
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
The
that's
Musketeers,
right.
that's an adorable
They
name.
work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Neuvillette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I don't have any
I
connection
mean, why
with them
can't we
at all.
just walk over there and be like, hi?
So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Neuvillette.
No need to go
Do
to
you
all that
feel
trouble.
nervous to talk to
I
him?
know their Captain Chevres.
Oh, your
Oh,
friend,
you do?
Chartreuse.
Fury, how do you
I
know
keep
the
calling her
captain of the Special
Chartreuse.
Patrol's Musketeers?
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions. In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation?
They need to have good
becoming more
glam
and
look.
more
As a Final Fantasy
mysterious.
XIV player, I understand the
best
need
to keep
to
it
be
that
dressed
way.
well.
Anyway,
my eye
enough about
has
that.
So many
What do you all
issues.
think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all.
Farina, who ate your
I
nose?
have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
Well, it just so happens
Well.
that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her.
Well, she better
first.
make some time
Then
here.
I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so
Macaroni.
I've got to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan
We
later.
love macaroni.
No problem.
They're talking about. I don't know if they're talking about macaroni and cheese.
To our team.
I think they're talking about macarons.
Of course.
Oh, I smacked
Just
my
wait
mic.
until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power.
The
of my
true
name in these
power.
lands. You'll be so glad I agreed to
Farina's
help.
too
I can
powerful.
guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
For Lady Farina, always.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
Just a
I didn't
little
ask for
bit.
the Clapper Loaders commentary
Oh.
Paimon.
I don't like that name so much.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevres is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our two lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
They had mercy.
What? So is every person in Tevat who doesn't want money
Well, it
gathered
helps
here
that
to
they're all
shoot this
rich
film?
people.
Don't tell
We're
me
just missing
Fiore
Zhang
isn't being
Li.
paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some
Not
good
the
exposure.
paid in
It
exposure.
seems the
I don't
gods
like
have
that.
really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Me. I cannot believe Act 1 is still going. I'm kind of glad we're splitting this into 2 nights. I don't think I could do the entire thing in one night. Look for chartreuse. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness! I am not walking all the way over there. It's not with these load times. All right, chartreuse, where are you? I might have to go take a break after this. My eye is already
All
acting
right.
up.
This is the place.
Where's the captain? There's hardly anyone around here.
Yeah, they're all taking a nap.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Girl, why you got an eye patch?
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her.
Maybe it's, you know, the vision on her isn't obvious.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Just trust me.
No, she's very alert that we're here.
Alright, let's see what happens then. Shiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Chiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely
One can only
worked in her
imagine
favor.
what Chiori's doing.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No, multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
Oh my gosh.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Chiori's, I don't know how to feel about Chiori's voice. It reminds me too much of Kafka.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
Hmm? What happened? Who's she
Hand
after?
over whatever you're holding.
Hello?
It's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind
What?
letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer
Not
if you didn't
purchasing
disturb my
anything. What a
customers.
jerk.
It's bad for business, you know.
No,
Don't
I
give me
think
that
he's
act.
trying to
You
steal
won't be able to
something.
get off so easily either.
Gosh,
I
her
am Chevres,
eyes.
Captain
Her
of
one
Fontaine's
eye.
Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last
I'm surprised
time.
they don't recognize
Hand over
her.
whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
beat
give it to
him.
you.
I like her actually.
Please
A lot
let me
more
say
than
something first.
Chiori actually.
If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in. I don't have anything to do with this.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book and the next you're escorting people away.
It's because she knows what
And
they
who
did.
Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently?
It's
Chiori,
me,
I'm
of
assuming what you wanted
course.
to
The
ask me
warrior
about
of
has to
light.
do with them, right?
No, wrong game.
Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vache has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier.
I don't like the way
Hey,
they say
I'm
his name, but
Chevres.
I guess that's supposed to be the
probably
French
already heard
way.
me introduce
I'm used to the
myself, so I
Spanish
won't bother
way,
repeating
where it's
it.
Javier. Why did you just arrest him immediately though? You
Yeah.
had no evidence.
Why didn't you make a move
I guess
as
it's
soon
the
as you had
book.
the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevres. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevres' line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah,
She definitely knew.
I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once.
Eh.
Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
The Two Musketeers.
The two
She certainly
musketeers,
have a
not
good eye
one,
for a
but
story.
two.
So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
No, you
Yes,
have to be
that's
an
right.
actor. Oh, I thought she
want
was
to
gonna
make
be
sure
an
we
actor.
Get all the details
Oh,
right. I want the
never
actor's
mind.
posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No
Oh,
need
you're
to
gonna
say
get
anymore.
nothing.
I'll join.
Oh, she didn't want. Everybody doesn't want more. That's so funny.
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Sure, it's no big deal.
Sure.
As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
I
Then
actually
we've got a
understand
deal?
that.
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh,
For
and I must tell
Lady
the prop manager
Farina.
and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Tomorrow.
down,
I don't know
Xavier.
about that one,
The
Chief.
film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to
What
tell
do you need?
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain.
I think Xavier would probably be able to hold himself
He'd
together.
better.
Yeah. My gosh. The crack of muskets breaking the silence. Alright, Chevreuse. What are we doing?
So what did you want to tell us, Chevreuse?
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
I haven't read it yet, no.
The story is about a pair of children born
The
into
way
the
she
household
ignored
of a
my
baron,
dialogue.
and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid.
What if
so they
you were
never
one of the
treated well by
children? What a
anyone.
plot twist that would be.
One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and
Oh
left
my
dead on the floor.
god.
It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide.
What an awful
and there
baron.
was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice.
It's
The two
giving
siblings
Lenny and
decided to
Lynette.
flee and
It reminds me
someday
of, like-
avenge their mother. Many years later,
Obviously
members
it
of the
didn't happen
baron's
to them,
family
though.
Suddenly started turning up
That would
dead
be
one
crazy.
After the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on
A
each
rainbow
of the victims'
rose.
bodies,
I'm
being
telling you,
the
this is
flower that
giving
the kid's
Lenny.
mother liked best. The baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day.
He
But
deserves
it
to
was
live in
actually
fear.
those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers.
But
They
why
used all of
tell
their
us?
abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
All of that to release the truth of their mother's
Yep,
death. That's
The
crazy.
Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Yeah, I actually
So
would
is that
enjoy
why you
that
were so
too.
willing to join our crew, Chevreuse?
Gosh, her design is crazy,
you could say
isn't
it was
it?
one of the reasons.
Like the eye patch,
Oh,
the
I mean, there were
hat,
other reasons
the
too?
aesthetics on it are very.
I've
There's
read
like
the reports
mecha
about you.
mecha aesthetics on
Whether
her.
it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve
Yeah, I did a
our
lot,
nation's
didn't
crisis,
I? Her hair
you've
reminds
shown
me
that
of
you've got a
Velvet Crow
strong
from
sense
Tales of
justice,
Berseria.
as well as a great mind for deductions.
So there's a case that you need our help with.
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Uh-oh.
Really? But Paimon didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill. The
Yeah.
murderer is extremely cautious.
That's a good safety
Murder
measure.
involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Could it be someone from your platoon? Ooh.
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides,
Oh, so
I trust
normally
the
on a
members of
normal
my
day, nobody
platoon.
should be firing anything.
However, well, that's all I can disclose about the case
That's
today.
a little sussy.
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me.
I want
I'm
to.
aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail.
Can someone from the Special Patrol help you
Carrying out
investigate?
investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility.
Oh,
Our job
that's
is to
silly,
apprehend
but
the
it makes
perpetrators.
sense.
Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom.
Oh,
You could say
okay.
I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest.
So you
I
just
don't
want the
people to
culprit.
see Muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned
I
about the
don't
similarity
like the
between
gun, the
crimes
pro
and
gun
story.
that this story is trying to push.
They might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request, nothing more. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
Sure.
What do you think, Traveler?
Let's give it some time thoughts tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired too. We've really been hustling all day.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
I'm always the right choice, but no one ever chooses me. Anyway, Act 1 was so long. That was 55 minutes, and that was us skipping the first cutscene, by the way. That is insane. Like, I don't even know what to say. My jaw dropped by how long that took. Like, seriously? That was such a long first quest. And Act 5 is still not out? Okay, I think a good plan is we're gonna do Act 1 through 3 today, and then we will do Act 4 and Act 5 another day, because I feel like those will be a little longer. We have not seen a 5-part event like this in a very long time either. We're all very used to 4.
Ad Astra.
Have a sauce, thank you.
for complete.
Okay, I'm gonna BRB gamers to do things. Oh shoot, don't drop the controller now, you dummy. Why does it still want to fall over? Sheesh.
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that. There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Can we play Banker next time?
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Error.
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Error.
I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly, but none of them believed me. I'll think about it.
Rebooting.
Rebooting. I am back, gamers. Oh, Xiao's. Oh, Xiao's been trauma talking this entire time. Xiao, shut up about your memories. Ain't nobody care about your memories. Anyway, let me change it to 8 a.m. Hello. My hair is doing this weird thing again. I don't know what to do with my hair anymore, y'all. It's a mess right now. Like, look at this. It just wants to do its own thing. It's been such a mess. Okay. Like, I'm looking Delulu right now. Oh, I fat fingered again. Okay, let's roll the cutscene, and I have a snack. I have a little snack I want to eat. Oh, what? It's not 8 a.m. There, I messed up. All this for wanting to eat a chocolate bar. Bro, I still can't open this chocolate bar. What? It's because my hands are so greasy. Oh, I got it. Okay, we're good.
It's finally time to meet up with everyone.
Okay, so this should be Act 2, and who knows how long this is gonna be. Oh my gosh, I keep deselecting the quest trying to teleport. There we go. Show me the cutscene. Meanwhile, we eat. Hello. Aw, I love the glam on Ayaka so
Yesterday
much.
afternoon went well.
Yes, it sure did.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Neuvillette at the Palais Mermonia.
Did I miss them
I
talking?
was originally thinking of going with him. But he
No.
said he could manage it himself.
No, I
He
should have
told
gone to
me
look
go
for
see the
him.
sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture. So I rode the aquabus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
I should have gone looking for them, y'all. I'm
I
sorry.
couldn't believe what we saw there. Two mechanical puppets that were dancing together. You've already seen them, right?
Let me tell you, those guys are terrifying. The Dirge Copelia and the Nemesis Copelius.
Yeah, those two. Amazing, aren't they?
Terrifying.
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them, too.
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach. Well, diving, to be exact.
Diving.
It was the first time I ever bathed underwater. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then flash! We were beneath the waves.
Why am I losing frames? Holy cow. Do you see that, y'all? I'm sorry. I don't know what happened with the frame drops. My game was freaking out there. It's my capture card,
I
actually.
didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my
Yo,
breath any
Mia,
longer,
look at her
I
swim.
decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
Yeah, she sure did.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too.
She looks so silly
That helped me
swimming in
feel
that
it was
outfit.
As soon as we dove in, the underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade.
That makes me so happy because Yoimiya
and
wanted
those
to
big
travel
fish that call when they see
a
people.
lot, and even in Sumeru she said she wanted to. And she is.
You mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts?
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Okay, that was a very adorable sequence. I liked it.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aquabus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, that makes sense, but no, she's out
Yeah,
here.
Even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night.
Maybe
But
that's
as
just
soon as I woke up
dizziness.
today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready to go.
Together.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As
Yeah,
for the others, we're here.
we're here.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
The what?
6 miles?
Bruh, I can not even do one. Very nice, just very nice, like those students that are tired.
I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has. Good morning, everyone. Morning. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar. Sure.
More milk,
I'd
hold
be
the
happy to do
sugar.
that
She's an.
for you.
I'm also getting to be an awful morning
You
person,
can't
y'all.
go
I think I'm more
Please,
like Farina than I
have a seat
thought.
over here so I can get started on your makeup. Ugh, the last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can
She
get the
always
coffee.
too
It's
serious.
the perfect job for an assistant.
Just like a true movie film assistant.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
She's Pyro,
Oh,
that's her
mine is always
secret.
like that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
She's a genius.
Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director and the aroma
She's
of
living
coffee
for this so much.
feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
Hello, Ayato. He's
We've
out
reached
here
an
being
agreement
his
with the
Ayato
restaurant
self.
owner. we are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film, and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers. Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is Bonneau, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow. Sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd
Look at
find
the
so
way
many
Ayaka's so
people willing to
sweetly
help me
posed.
on
Like, dude, it looks
such
like her
short
portrait.
notice.
Like, there's a
Thank
portrait
you.
of her in that outfit.
Thank
I'm
you
pretty sure
all
she's
from
posed
the
like that.
bottom of my heart.
Something like
No
that,
need to
anyway.
be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all
Very
honored to be a
poised
part of
energy.
this.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday,
Ayato.
this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine
Look,
and
I have to be
Inazuma.
very sweet to Ayato because Chris Hackney's
The
voice acting
story
him.
is the reason I agreed to join. I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
She is the very
Anyway,
best.
I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now!
Clap, 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 clap.
You may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right, listen up, everyone. The first scene
What are we
takes
gonna
place
do?
when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like a
I thought she was gonna. Wait, is it not trapezing? It's traipsing? I've never heard it pronounced that way. She's so French.
Waves in Fontaine.
Yes, only fitting for the
Not
best director.
The kind of waves
Oh.
that drown people.
Oh,
I mean,
she
the
switched to her
good
other
kind of
voice.
waves.
I love that she has two voices. It varies Usia and Numa.
Still a bit
Very Libra
traumatized
of
by
her.
that. Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Act 2. It only took forever for this to get started. Look for the people who need help. Yoimiya.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right?
Oh my god, that name! I
Those rules are
forgot
just
about it after
perfect
the
for the
break.
two
That
of
is
you.
such a dumb
Really?
name.
Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must
Aw.
have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how
At
to
least
work with each other.
Paimon thinks so,
If I'm
yeah.
not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
Clack.
Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there too.
Oh, that was a very flat line delivery there. Yoimiya, we need light. We need it there too.
Oh, it's exciting to see so many people working together to bring the film to life.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We do have a super close bond. Don't we?
Sure.
Paimon's really happy to hear that.
Look for people who need help. So Chiori and Ayato, what are y'all doing?
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you
He
were
sounds so much like Chris
No
Hackney
talking.
there.
I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
God, I'm sorry.
Ah, yes.
I'm so
to help me really
biased
look the
towards
part.
Chris Hackney more than
To achieve a
Ayato.
more young and naive look for this scene.
Oh, he's
Are
definitely not
you saying
naive.
the
He's the
wrinkles around
opposite.
my eyes are too deep.
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
Way to
You
call
sure
him
don't
out.
mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
Yeah, you talk him down. I think she's super cool if she can put up with Ayato like that. Oh, I did not mean to.
this
I
is
wanted
a
to
real
talk to
musket?
Ayato. It's
No,
time to
it's just a
fire,
prop weapon.
Ayaka. Oh, never
Not
mind.
bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the
I'm
flash
sure
and smoke
nothing
effects
will
of a
go
real gun being
wrong.
fired.
Which means it'll
I'm
be up to
sure
the actors
Ayaka
to
is not
portray
about
the
to murder
recoil.
somebody like a Danganronpa.
That's
I think
right.
it'll be all
The sound
fine.
effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you very much.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of
I think I know where
Danganronpa
to start
too.
now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular
Of
basis?
course she does. We
Yes,
know.
I
She's a
perform routine
freaking
maintenance on my
captain.
weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape.
You know, I
and
always
weight,
forget that
to
Ayaka
the point where
literally
it feels
is
like a natural extension of
a
my
sword
body.
fighter in Inazuma. I
Yes.
forget what the proper
This
term
way,
is. I don't
our
think it's
weapons will never betray
Bunshin.
us
I
in
don't
the
think
heat of
it's
battle.
Yes,
Bushin
well
or
said.
Samurai. It's definitely not
It seems
Samurai.
we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props
They're
differ from the muskets I
friends.
use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether
Anyone.
you're holding it or it's on the table.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sights.
Like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here, allow me to demonstrate. This is the end of the road for you.
Oh my god.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it? Like this?
Oh my god,
Yes,
not at your own
much better.
brother.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I
Are you
believe it would
sure?
be most fitting.
You're sure? Are you
Well,
sure?
if
You're
you
sure? You're
insist.
sure?
All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you please come over here?
Please.
What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
Oh, the
To clarify,
criminal?
I would like
What
to
an
turn over my
irony.
role to Miss Chevres.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get...
Scott, hello. What do you
rather
mean start the
complicated.
event already? I know all the parts are now, but I realized very quickly if I actually try to do Act 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in one stream, I will be here for 4 hours. And I don't want that. So we will be doing Act 1 and Act 2 today.
Now,
And
I'll
I'm
be able to
debating if I
focus on
want to
my
do
work.
Act 3. What do you
Besides,
mean already?
you
The
also
event
know
is
that
almost
I'm
like
not
all
very
out
one for
already.
public
Tomorrow in
performances.
8 hours.
Are you really sure? from a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers.
Also,
in the
hi
original
Scott,
story
welcome
could
to
be
stream.
improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing
Act
character,
1 took me an
but
hour,
this
Scott.
causes his character to
And we're already
overshadow that
20
of his
minutes
sister,
into Act 2
and
here.
the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well.
This easily is a 4-hour event. Easily. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister. That's not Ayaka and Ayato at all.
But if we were to change the siblings to two
But yeah, the event is
sisters of a
going to be
similar
all
age,
out tomorrow.
then that aspect
So-
of the story might come through more clearly.
Oh.
Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need.
Making
for the
her
Elder Musketeer.
act? Huh.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevreuse.
Chevreuse mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
But she'll have to prioritize her work.
All right, I'll take the role.
Oh, she's doing it anyway. Huh.
It's decided then.
I like
I'll
her,
get started on
Chevreuse.
the
I just don't think I'm
edits to
gonna
the
roll for her because I want to save every single gem I can on characters I really, really want to roll for, and I'm not that inspired by Chevreuse yet. You know what's super funny? They don't even bother to explain where she was during the Archon Quest. Girl, what were you doing? Why weren't you, you know, a part of the whole Fontaine shebang? No.
We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes.
Like, I don't know, I feel like the characters they try to... It's really hard for characters they introduce after the events of the Archon Quest to be popular. Like, let's think about Inazuma. Well, actually not really with Inazuma. I don't know. There's some characters that release after the events of the Archon Quest that I'm very, very whatever
I
about.
have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevreuse. You have my gratitude.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Like Ayato, I'm very neutral about
Since my
Ayato.
brother is the one who brought up the idea.
Like, I really
suppose
want to
there's no
like
need to
him.
worry.
Even back in Inazuma, I liked him, but like over time, I've just become less interested.
go,
Also,
Miss
why did
Chevreuse.
Discord
I
ping?
look
That was
forward to
super
working
weird.
with you.
That was really weird.
Please, just call me Chevreuse.
Just call me Chevreuse.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated
Ayato's so
a desire
offended
to
by the
spend
way
more
that
time on formal business.
that Chiori was like, you look way too sinister.
Oh, come on, you really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for
You know who
backing out.
I really like Chiori too. Like her attitude, like with Ayato. I think I've never seen anybody actually hold their ground with Ayato other than Miko.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the Traveler. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side.
I want to see the
like
Subaru
to give her
cast
some
come to
space.
Fontaine too.
Alright, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is the punishment you deserve.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
I think it would have been very cool myself, but you know, we got to shove another Fontaine character into this event. So I guess you're going back to your normal work
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people from the
now.
Palais
Neuvillette?
Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the
Oh, I'm
camera
always
board.
ready.
Actors to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now.
The first
And please
scene.
take good care of
Gosh,
Ayaka.
I need to hear Burrito's voice actors do more roles. I would love to. You can count on
Thank
us.
you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
Like, Farina actually might just be my flat-out favorite Fontaine character just because I relate to her so much. Relate to her so much.
All right, now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain. Chevres will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka
Those
will be the
are
younger
flower
sister,
names. I see the aesthetic they're doing.
Be sure to get
Tulip and
close-ups of the
Iris.
main characters at the right
Am I
moment.
doing the minigame
Silence on
again?
the set.
Oh,
Lights, camera, action!
action!
Let's go!
Oh, girl, I'm doing the minigame again, aren't I?
Mother's
Oh,
been
no,
out
I'm
for
not.
quite
Okay,
a while
okay.
now.
Everyone, shut up!
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Zoom in for a close shot with the mother.
Mother, you were out for so long. We were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know if
but
a
I'm
close
back
shot was
now,
right there.
Safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat.
No, I don't think
Apple
the
turnovers.
close-up was right there at all.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Zoom in on the mother.
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into
Awkward.
something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now.
Yeah,
way,
it was just a
Did you
trip.
have fun playing at home?
Why is this Catherine? I just realized
What's
place
the matter, Iris?
Elaine. Literally, that was Catherine. Focus on Iris.
Well, we've realized that
Am I doing too many
wants to
zoomed in
play with
shots?
us.
Wow,
They even
I
took
could
Iris's
change
doll
her
and
voice.
spat at us.
So she's trying to sound younger.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Okay. I think this is Ayaka's voice actor is Erica Mendez, I think, if I remember correctly. She did a good job.
It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen to me.
I need to confirm this. Yeah, it's Erica Mendez. Okay, good. I would feel so dumb if I got the name wrong. Pan over all three characters.
Doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words.
I keep doing too many zoomed
You
in
both
shots.
have wonderful lives ahead of you, just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers.
And the mother's name is
Maybe your time
Rain.
to
I see what
blossom
they did
hasn't
there.
quite come yet, but one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your
The
future
sacred
beauty.
soil. Wait, that's Final
Understand?
Fantasy 14.
My dear daughters.
And cut!
She looks so much like Catherine. I just literally could not take the mother
bad.
seriously.
The actor's emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take.
Wow, a
Also,
one take.
If our cloud
How
promoter
unrealistic.
could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Farina? Farina's intense when we're filming.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevres?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
Everyone proceeds at a great pace, and once as Farina adjusted some details to her satisfaction, you begin to film the
This
second
is
scene.
when our two characters return home, only to discover
She's
their mother has
dead!
been murdered.
A body has been discovered.
Lights, camera, action!
Mother, we're back.
Uh-oh.
Mother?
She's dead! What? Wait, I just realized, why does she... Oh, Chevreuse has headphones because she uses a sniper! It's to protect her ears. Oh, I love how I noticed that when she's freaking dead!
Mother!
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Mother,
She's freaking You know what would be such a plot twist? It would be so Danganronpa if she was actually dead.
There's poison in this cup.
My gosh, I would actually imagine if she was actually dead. I'm telling y'all, what if she's actually dead?
They didn't even try to cover
I'm
up
really
their
nervous as a
actions.
Danganronpa player.
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
Vengeance will be mine. Y'all need to talk to
I
Eula.
promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
why
think
we
they
went
don't
out
even
in
get
the
the chance
first
to
place.
bury.
To buy her this flower.
All right,
It's tragic.
goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
This is actually a really crazy story.
Beautiful! Great performance! Oh my, you're so
Okay, okay, she's not dead. She's not dead.
you do it!
I was surprised too.
She used Hydro.
Thank
Oh
you
no,
for the
she's
kind
cryo.
compliments.
Never mind.
Actually, as soon as Director Farina said
I thought Ayaka was gonna say, I
told
used eye
myself not to
drops.
think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you. Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy?
Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
The Maxine, she always has to do it for the scenes.
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard.
Paimon.
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
It was a lot of fun.
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot. You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
Oh my god, there are rainbow roses in your case
Yes.
too?
That's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning, especially after seeing the script today. Ooh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
We need to join the case.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice.
To
There's no time to
justice.
lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
Yeah, it makes sense. We have downtime from filming. No sleep for the week. As my history teacher in
The
high
most
school said,
valuable intel
you can sleep
always
when you're
comes after
dead.
nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
So, where are we going right now?
Go to the workshop. All the way over here? Oh shoot, there's not even a teleporter. The hoof it over there.
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Okay. I would like to thank Kazuha's passive for being the best thing in this cursed game.
Welcome to LeShow's Clockwork Workshop. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components? Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any
So
trouble.
funny.
We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased
Yeah,
components here as
we're
an
totally
individual rather
innocent.
than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Oh my gosh, hearing the mech made me think that Riceley was behind me. I was like, Riceley, you're running around with your chains? So I think there is optional dialogue with the NPCs as you finish these quests. I'm not smart enough to go find all of them, and I think they might be still too early on in the event to look for the NPCs. Not the NPCs, the freaking characters talking with each other. Hello.
Oh, hey, Chevrolet.
Estelle.
Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle.
Hey, are you? Do you know if anyone's
anyone has come to your
up to
shop
any
recently
sus
to order some
activities?
firearm components.
Oh, is this another case?
Yep, another case.
Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontainellia Film Festival, but I refused all of those requests.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's
Why
no
is that?
profit. I only
Oh.
make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
No. I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
Maybe it's someone
I understand.
there.
Thanks for your cooperation.
I can
Don't
only think
mention
about it.
Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's head to Fleuve Cendre next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the special patrol there.
Paimon says it's
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
Huh? Know what?
That I grew up in Fleuve Cendre.
Oh, the scrap area. Okay. Book, hello. Hey, Book. This is one of those times where I really wish I played on Asia's server. Because the event is not all out yet, but honestly, considering at the pace I'm going, maybe it's good that I'm not doing the entire event in one day. Wait, what? Bruh, they're involved in what? Oh, is this the event quest? Oh no, what happened? Why are they involved in a quest? What is this? Oh, it's a daily! Oh my god! They're blocked by a daily? Oh my god! Guess what we're skipping? Skip cutscene. Skip. I cannot believe... I am so appalled. This is the second time an event has been blocked for me because of a freaking daily. I have no idea what to say. I have to find these freaking gremlin kids. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wait, I think I see one. You. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, okay, freed up. Guess what? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, and we're moving on with the event. It's not even worth any gems. I don't care if you get an achievement for that. Today's goal is doing the event. I do not care about the freaking achievement gems right now. Not right now, anyway. I'm so infuriated.
Broken planks and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Could it have been the killer?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendre own
There's a
guns, few
freaking
hide the
killer
fact from
around
others,
here.
and even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go.
I feel
There
so
might be more to this.
shocked. What is going on here? There's an actual case. I wonder what the story behind this is. But you knowing Genshin, it's probably gonna be some random NPC that's responsible. It always is. That's one thing I'm gonna give Star Rail credit for is they really did such a good job with their events.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please.
I've been so hesitant lately. I don't know. I think there might be a patch soon, eventually. I don't know. As the patches go on, I become less and less motivated to check out Genshin events.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely
feel
active in
bad.
the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery.
I
of
always
goods to
love coming in for the
Fontaine.
Archon Quest and the Story Quest, but
I can allocate
events,
some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
it's hard for me.
You're still as helpful as ever.
I don't know
One of
why.
the men got drunk at
Actually,
dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's
wait, drunk.
forgot where he put it, right?
What if that's the culprit?
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever
I can't
make
believe
it to
she's
the
also
next
one
day.
of the sewer people. I'm
But
talking about
that gun turned out to
Chartreuse.
be an exception.
She worked her way up.
Didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to
I
what
wonder
could
how
have
that
happened.
drunk guy got
I
it.
suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
They must be wearing
I didn't say
gloves. They
anything
must
about
be
a
doing
criminal.
everything to not get
And for
caught.
Sandra, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the East Side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Chevres. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
Dang, what a
I'll come and go as I
backstab.
please, and I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right.
I feel bad
Don't
because she
say I
grew
didn't
up
want.
here. But, whatever. He has no voice acting. You stink, dude. Sorry for bothering you. Run! Run! Hello. Her name's Emerald? That's a really silly name.
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a citizen?
Uh-oh. It's called buying
Seems
info.
You're different from the other guards.
Ooh.
What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere, it's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Oh my god, the trickery going
Think about it some
on.
more.
She's giving her even more.
This is hilarious to me. Look. As somebody who lived in a very similar situation, I understand this. I understand. I didn't see
The
anything.
noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself when I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right. I'll take your
Okay.
word for it.
Thanks for the pat de fruits.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
I want some pots of
My
the fruit
apologies.
too.
I'm all out of sweets.
Fine.
Though I do
fine.
have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken,
Girl, how
and
much
even
food do you
onion
got on
rings.
you? Where are you keeping it in your
Taking
hat?
care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet. Now then,
My
let's
God.
keep going. Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the surface.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably something like this. A month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket, and took it to the Fleuve Cendra for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
It all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
About the guy who
The
died.
deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendra. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man.
But if we're following the novel, shouldn't the guy be a
Yeah,
nobleman?
That's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less care to leave a rose on his body. What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly?
Could they be the
We've
novelist?
thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything without evidence. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Then, what should we do now? We have all this new information, but it doesn't help us move forward.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the
Okay.
investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
I love how all this talk about mystery just led to this doing nothing. Doing nothing.
Middle of the sea, just a moment.
Ah, but the book
Oh, I
had
skipped
more
it,
than
sorry.
one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh? What else did it say then?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an
She
island.
literally is so good at oh my god, we finished Act 2. But she's so good at improvising. I noticed that, like, she's very, very resourceful. Which I guess makes sense because she lived in the hood.
What? Never thought that the captain of the security and surveillance patrol could come from the Fleuve Cendra?
I'm sure that wasn't
You
easy.
mean rising through the ranks? It was a struggle, for sure, but As long as you can distinguish yourself through your accomplishments and skills, you'll eventually be recognized for your worth. If you look at it another way, my life at Fleuve Cendres has actually taught me a lot of valuable skills. Skills like how to barter with criminals or how to think in their shoes. Of course, I'd appreciate it if you could keep this a secret between us.
Okay, wait until the following morning. So I'm sure you could talk to the other NPCs like Ayato, Chiori. You could probably, however, I don't have the energy to go look for them right now. Ayaka to Yoimiya. You probably go if you really wanted to. I am screaming. What quest is blocking me now? Oh my god, bruh. Oh, it's a world quest. Are you kidding me? What is going on?
Anyway.
Bruh, I've been blocked up by like quests every single time. Stop blocking me. Look, I'm gonna shred the floor with all of you right now. Look, all of you are weak to wind. I cannot believe this. You're weak to wind. Get out of here.
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature. This is order.
Bonk! Anyway, skip cutscene. Skip. Miss Chu. They're from Qiaoying Village, which I don't think we've ever seen Qiaoying Village. The only village in Liyue we've seen is Qingce. Anyway, I'm skipping all of this because, literally, I just want to do the event. And you would think this world quest would, you know, be easily swappable with the event, but no, they really did not do a good job allowing you to swap like they do in Star Rail. Anyway, can I please do the event? Thank you. That is not the gathering spot. Anyway. You know what this reminds me of, actually? This machine right here reminds me of the Bellabog mechanism. I forgot what it's called, but like the one in the middle of Bellabog. Can y'all believe it's already been like 5 months since Fontaine's come out? That's crazy, man. Oh, the day's passing by. We spent the whole day filming Act 3. I saw that Act 3 is really short, so we should be fine.
Good work, everyone. We're
Good
looking
job.
to wrap with our 2 main ladies today. I can already smell our success.
What do you mean, looking to wrap?
It means after finishing all of the scenes, finalizing everything,
Oh,
yeah.
aren't you the expert now?
This upcoming scene is the 2 Musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera,
Action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It
Oh, I
reminds me
do
of
not
that
like this
fateful
Baron guy.
night
He's doing a
10
good
years
job being
ago.
awful. I hate him. I hate him so
And now that
much.
I've
I hate
said
him.
it, I can even make out
I want to
the
punch him in the
faint
face,
fragrance of
but I guess
herbal
that's the point,
tea
isn't
in the
it?
air.
enough, villain.
You!
Time that you pay for the death of our mother.
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth
Yeah,
than call
you
father.
tell him.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything.
And so is
She
guns.
thought
My
she could
gosh.
blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, The 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be
My
like sweet mercy.
God.
And that's exactly why I said
This is
just
so
as
cool.
naive as
See,
her.
this is such a cool
Did you really
scene.
think
I actually
2
really like
muskets
this.
would be enough to defeat
I want to
me?
see the whole thing in like one
So let's
showing.
see. What is stronger, Mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands?
Dude, I don't know what to tell you. You're about to get demolished.
Get them!
Yeah, oh, we're playing as Ayaka.
There are too many of them.
What the?
It'll be okay.
What does she do?
We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us too.
Oh, she's a spear user. Hello.
Weapons.
Oh, hello. That was so silly. Her skill is so silly. We were literally a sniper.
To my own 2 kids.
What in the Widowmaker?
We are no children of yours.
That was so silly.
Call that place our home.
Maybe I do want to roll for Chartreuse. No, I don't. But her gameplay, I want everyone to know I am a huge fan of her gameplay.
Mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our long-awaited justice.
For justice. Bang!
It's over.
Oh my gosh, imagine if that gun was real.
It's over.
I would be terrified.
So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all,
Disappear among the sea
Mother
of
always did love
butterflies.
going where the blossoms were. What about you?
This is such a sad scene. I feel so attached to this
Want
movie.
to go visit Mother's grave?
Even though we've only seen like 3 scenes.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
I need some fanfic genius to actually write a fanfic of this whole
What is it?
story.
It's Mother's favorite.
The rainbow rose.
Look, it's blooming again.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing.
Beyond.
Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take.
Yeah, a lot of single takes around here. We got some gamers.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevrolet!
Thank you. I didn't expect our paths
Congrats.
to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You remember too, Chevrolet? The way you said,
I'm so sorry about my capture card.
it gave Paimon chills.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Aw.
Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Don't worry.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already?
Yeah, duty
Just about
calls.
to tell her how great she did.
We gotta investigate. We gotta look for clues.
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain. Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest. And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting
Miss
skills today were
Ayaka.
immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a lead actor.
From your story quest?
Thank you for your kind words,
Oh.
Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission.
Yeah, her whole life.
I cannot remain in Fontaine to
Her
pursue an acting
livelihood.
career.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure this incredible opportunity in my heart.
Oh,
That's a shame, but I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave.
Oh,
But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next few days. Even though my part's wrapped, I'd still like to swing by and help out the crew. See you tomorrow, Traveler and Paimon.
See you tomorrow.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Shivers today.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh? Where are we going?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.
Uh-oh. Okay, gamers. I just hit the 2-hour mark on my thing. I think I'm actually gonna end a little bit early because I think this is a very good cliffhanger point. And then tomorrow we will try to finish up Act 3 and do Act 4 and Act 5. But yeah, I actually think I feel better splitting the event into 2 days like this. I really want to do it all in one day, but I think that obviously the nail in the coffin to that is the fact that the freaking event takes forever to come out in North America. Unlocks after 6 hours. Cannot believe it. Ugh, they hate me. Obviously I don't like doing the minigames on stream, so I'll handle those off of stream. And yeah, I'm just gonna go take it easy. It's been a long day.